All right. Hi, everybody. Everything's set up. Looks good. All right. Well, I wanted to put this out there. Ooh. Let me log into what I need to do. There we go. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hold on a second. Let me. I don't want that. Let me show the. What the heck? There we go. All right. That's going to screw me up. But anyways, there we go. All right. Now I am just getting this set up. I get my shop set up to do my. If I can get this thing to track me. Yeah. Oh, I'm a mess. There it is. Catch on to me. Forget not identified. I'm right here. Kaboo. All right. Well, it's not gonna do it. All right. Anyways. Because I enjoy making things. That's why. No, I gotta get my shop. There we go. See if I can orient this right. That's better. I'm gonna get my shop set up. I'm gonna be doing this T-bucket challenge. If you want to see about the T-bucket challenge, I have a video with all the rules. I got 2 other guys that are doing it with me, and they'll be doing build updates on their own build, and then we'll collaborate and get together a time to meet. We'll do some challenges. Ooh. But I need to move everything back to where I had it originally because I moved everything around. And I need a wee bit more space. I make sparks too. Mine are just a little bit, mine just happened to melt metal together. I'm making a mess already. Come here. I don't know how I got a TIG rig stuck under here. There we go. kind of out of the way. Just need to move my stuff around a little bit. There we go. That's a little better. There we go. All right, I'm going to move my table over to where it was originally. Of course, I have things under my table that are going to make this more difficult. There. Pain in the ass. Fuck you. Come here. There we go. Yeah, cover up that little punch in the hole that I made. There we go. A little bit more room for me to get back here. A little bit more room over here. Life is magical. Just like oh, yeah, that's good enough. Oh, I'm on the plate. I'm an idiot. Ah, that's good enough. Am I on anything else? I think so. I think I'm good. Ow. Nope, that's pretty good right there. All right. This needs to walk back a little bit to where it was. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. What's going on, everybody? 9 o'clock. All right, I'm not going to be on too long tonight because I'm going to wake up early. Started on this. This is what's left. My wheelbarrow, which is going to be useful. Maybe. Back here, out of the way. There we go. Now for anybody, hey, stop it. Now for anybody who wants to watch this stuff live, feel free. Well, you're going to have to become a member in order to watch this build live. It's going to involve this thing right here. Daisy. It's going to involve this thing, which is, yes, a wheelbarrow, or at least it was a wheelbarrow. Now it's going to be my seat. And then I've got pipe that I got to use that I got to cut up, which is exactly why I am doing this. I have to set up a drill press or some notching or coping or whatever you want to call it. So I got to cut a whole bunch of pipe. So I'll bring the camera over here so you can see what I'm doing. So it's easier for you to talk to me. There we go. Might actually put you on the table. Do that. That makes a lot more sense. There we go. Hi. All right. Already recently cleaned up my shop. So, hey, get in there. I need to put a tube notcher on here. I gotta find my bracket. I had a bracket for this thing. Where'd she be? I put it in here. Yes, I did. I'm gonna lose this thing like it's my job. Gotta put it on here. Now where did my dustpan go? Where did it go? Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't have the slightest clue. Well, I'm using the next best thing. Okay, that. And of course, I gotta get my tube notcher out, which is under the table. Yep. There we go. That's gonna go right in there. And of course, I think I've got this thing a little backwards. Gots to. Well, right? Does that make sense? Is that backwards? Yes, that is very backwards. Okay. Oh, you fucker. Of course not. You pain in my ass, do you? There we go. Go. And this actually has to go this way, doesn't it? Pretty confident it does. Can't really remember off the top of my head. That makes sense. No, it makes no goddamn sense. I was right the first time. Damn it. Then how the hell did I get this thing on there before? my fingers worked a little better. All right, so I made this bracket to go on my drill press because it's just a lot easier to run a drill press with a tube notcher than it is to sit here with a hand drill, because I've already experienced burning out drill bits rather quickly. So I made this big old bracket, drilled some holes into my drill press, which I know some of you are yelling and crying at me, but well, it is what it is. I'm not gonna make everybody happy. Bolts in there. I'm gonna leave a little bit of slop up until I get this thing lined up with my chuck. Okay, that seems to make a lot more sense there. That still doesn't line up the way I want it to. Well, maybe it does. Okay, there's that. That sits there. Pretty good right there. Oh! Fell right out on me. I guess I didn't get it tight enough. All right. Write this down. Just like that. Tighten this thing up. Need an extension. Can't quite reach. Look at that. It's starting to rain again, son of a bitch. Whoops. Make sure it's clamped down good and tight. Okay. That's interesting. Oh. There we go. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. This thing's just not getting tight on it. Okay. That looks pretty good. And there we have it. So, that's that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, I have my drill bit that goes on it. I gotta fix that though. I've got a 5/8 coupon that's stuck in it. No problem. Beautiful. Big old coupon right there. Coupon. I'm sorry. Put it in my vise and get this out. You know, there's that one. Now this bit is in good shape, but it is kind of worn. I'm ready to do some cutting. All right, let me get rid of some of the rest of this stuff. This is actually part of my $35 welder here. So we'll hang this, I guess, over here for now. That's going to go away. Goes inside. Goes away. Let's take one side as well. This is my rag. Of course, I dropped my phone. Oh, all right. All right, so if you want to watch this build live, you have to go on to the membership page, YouTube memberships, become a member for $7 a month. I'll get you access to every single live that I do for this. I also do like mini welding lessons as I go, kind of to show you what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and why I'm doing it. Now, I will be doing periodic lives free for everybody. They're going to be few and far between. Like tomorrow, the live will be free to everybody. Now, I'm not doing a whole lot. It's going to be mostly cutting and laying out the frame. But when I go to actually start welding and fitting everything up, all that stuff's going to be by membership. Still. That being said, though, it should be about done with all this setup. Put it in there. Okay. Okay. This I don't need. At least not right now. Got a piece of pipe right there. Of course, the tractor's sitting on it right now. There we go. I'll move that in the morning. That's where I can get it. Put this camera down to where it's most visible. And then I gotta get ready to go to bed. I can wake up in the morning and do this thing. So yes. The live will be available to everybody. Right. The live will be available to everybody tomorrow. The vertical live stream, real wide angle, nice, 1080p live stream will be members only. So if you want to become a member, $7 a month, YouTube channel, become a member, and you'll get that. You'll get the welding lessons. You get all that fun stuff. So thanks for watching. For the few that were on this tonight, and maybe I'll see you.